Has it ever crossed your mind what happens to your body physique, muscles, your mind, and cardiovascular system while exercising? This is what we shall be discussing today. But first, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bell so you'll be notified anytime we post new content like this. Exercise is said to be like taking a magical drug for your brain. And if a drug could do everything that exercise does for your health, it would most probably be the most useful pharmaceutical ever developed. So what makes exercise so beneficial to our health? Exercising is one of the most important habits of the most successful people. Have you ever wondered why? Charles Duhigg has discussed Keystone Habits in his book, The Power of Habit. These are the habits that, when performed, established and implemented, influence change throughout every aspect of our lives. Exercising is a keystone habit, hence why anyone aiming to expand self-discipline goes to the gym or does some form of exercise on a regular basis. Well, we've all heard about the health advantages of exercising, right? You look better, you lose weight, you get leaner, you acquire muscle, and you get fitter in general. These modifications are visible to the naked eye. However, the advantages of exercise go beyond skin deep. The majority of people who exercise report feeling happier, more motivated, and less depressed. This is why exercise has been dubbed the wonder drug and is advised as a treatment for depression, insomnia, memory loss, Alzheimer's disease, and Parkinson's disease, among other conditions. The reason behind this is that when you exercise, your body naturally creates chemicals like serotonin, endorphins, and a protein called brain-derived neurotrophic factor. Each of these hormones serves to alleviate stress, elevate someone's mood, aid in better sleep, improve learning, and increase confidence in their unique way. You'll feel more alert and enthusiastic when you start exercising, especially if it's your first time or after a lengthy layoff, because increasing your heart rate increases total blood flow and oxygen to the brain. This causes a brain cell called dopamine to be released, which is responsible for motivation. If you've ever felt sleepy or lazy and didn't want to do anything, you may be suffering from a dopamine deficiency. Dopamine is crucial for our motivation and attention, as well as our feelings of satisfaction. When we complete a task, it makes us want to do more, and it reassures us that the task was worthwhile. If you have a dopamine deficiency, you may find it difficult to complete tasks since you aren't deriving enough satisfaction from them. However, when you exercise, you directly boost the quantity of dopamine in your blood, making you feel inspired and energized rather than fatigued and worn out. We'll return to this topic later. Let's start with the bodily impact of exercise. Within a few weeks of working out, the physical impacts of exercise may not be noticeable. Even after a month of working out, there are likely to be few apparent improvements. Biological changes, however, occur whether or not you can see them at the time you were working out and exercising. Initially, a few weeks after beginning an exercise routine, due to an increase in metabolism and mitochondria, you will realize that you have more energy. Exercise causes weight loss is one of the most common myths about it. Exercise will not help you lose weight. Muscle gain occurs as a result of this, and muscles contain mitochondria, which consume energy. Mitochondria are the portions of your cells that turn carbohydrates, fats, and proteins into fuel for your muscles. People can boost their mitochondria by up to 50% after 6 to 8 weeks, according to studies. You will notice a difference in your fitness if you have more mitochondria in your cells. For example, you can effortlessly ascend flights of stairs that earlier would have made you feel like you had just completed a full marathon. Your muscles will begin to expand and become stronger after about a month. When you exercise, you will feel the strength in your muscles, even if it is not immediately visible. The rise in metabolism is significantly greater here. Muscle cells require a lot of energy, hence they use a lot of calories. Even when you aren't active, they burn more calories than fat cells. As a result, the time you spend exercising now pays off long after you quit. This means you can sit on your couch and burn calories while watching TV or Netflix. Take this with a grain of salt, but according to the United States Department of Agriculture, you should expect a 20% rise in your overall VO2 max if you continuously exercise for 6 months, focusing primarily on cardio. VO2 max is a fitness indicator that is frequently utilized. It determines how quickly your body can deliver oxygen to your muscles for use as fuel. So having a greater VO2 max indicates you can run faster and longer in a shorter amount of time. A 20% increase in VO2 max should allow you to run 20% further in the same amount of time. So, if you can run a mile in 10 minutes, a 20% improvement in your VO2 max should allow you to run 1.2 miles in 10 minutes, or 1 mile in around 8 minutes. Ultimately, consistent exercise expands and strengthens your heart. Your heart rate rises and pumps more blood than usual when you exercise. The muscles in your heart rate are strengthened as a result of this process, lowering your risk of having a heart attack. This normally occurs after about 6 months of consistent exercise, at which point the physical benefits of exercise become apparent. An increase in blood circulation to the brain is one of the physical impacts that may not be obvious. As a result, the brain works more efficiently, resulting in increased concentration when doing activities. Exercising also encourages the growth of new brain cells, which improves learning and memory. Endorphins are also released during exercise to help you cope with any stress you may be experiencing. Endorphins, on the other hand, are well known as feel-good hormones. As a result, when they are secreted into your body, your mood improves and you feel happier. Finally, any stress you may have been feeling before exercising is relieved. As a result, when you exercise regularly, your body receives a steady supply of endorphins and dopamine, and you'll be supercharged and ready to take on the day. Another advantage of exercising for your brain is that you sleep better. However, the path to greater sleep and reduced insomnia through exercise is difficult to trace. Depression and anxiety, on the other hand, are the most common causes of restlessness and insomnia. Exercise helps to alleviate depression and anxiety symptoms by releasing endorphins and dopamine. As a result, the symptoms of sleeplessness are reduced and you should obtain more rest. Additionally, if one exercises outright before bed, the drop in temperature that occurs after exercise may aid in falling asleep. Exercise in the afternoon or early evening can also help you sleep better. Our bodies follow a biological clock known as a circadian rhythm. Exercise can also help to correct our biological clock, resulting in improved sleep. Exercising improves your mood in the short term due to the release of endorphins and modest levels of serotonin. The hormone's continual secretion makes you joyful and confident. How incredible is that? This is because you have a better body feel when you work out, even if you don't see physical improvements at first. You get proud and feel fantastic and awesome about yourself when you make the decision to get healthy and aggressively endeavor to get fit and in shape, leading to a confidence boost. Finally, when physical changes are visible, your confidence soars. In essence, some people claim that exercise has changed their lives and their attitudes on life in general. You will feel more valuable after exercising. It helps you feel good about yourself. And if it boosts your confidence to the point where you finally get the bravery to ask out that girl you've always wanted, it can and will enhance your grades. It can save you money by reducing trips to the hospital and money spent on prescription drugs. Therefore, exercising is undoubtedly beneficial to our physical and mental health. And if you exercise for 3 hours a week on a continuous basis, you will almost certainly live longer than you would otherwise. And that longer life will almost certainly be happier and more satisfying. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully this has been an enlightening experience for you. And if you want to see more content like this, subscribe now and hit the notification bell so you'll be one of the first to see our latest uploads. See you in the next one.